Hi there. Earlier today, I went to a thrift store, a different one than I normally go to, and I got this RCA VCR. I don't know if you can see that because I have dim lighting conditions, but it is a VR511. Actually, let me get a flashlight so you can see some parts better. The model number is VR511. You can see that, and it was made on January 8th, 1991. And this is actually a Panasonic made mechanism. You can see it is sorry for that interruption. My batteries died, so I had to go get new ones. In fact, those are the old batteries. Let me just get those out. But let's get back to this. I left off on me saying that these were the coaxial inputs and outputs, and this is the channel switch. Switch between channel 3 and 4. And then those are the composite inputs, and it only records in mono. But I have several other VCRs that can record in stereo, and things rather dusty. Let me turn this back around, and I'll show you the inside. Like I said, this is a Panasonic chassis. And now, you may recognize this deck if you're, if you are a VCR collector like me, and my VCR turned off. Better if there's no light. Let me turn that light off. You can barely see anything. I'll turn it off. Like, you can't see anything on camera. Sorry, I'm being really quiet. I am filming this late at night. Look at the time. That says 11:14 p.m. So I have to be really quiet here. But getting back to this is a great mechanism. Well, I don't know, but I mean, it's a rare mechanism, and it's an interesting mechanism. This is the Panasonic G-Deck. You heard me, a G-Deck. Yeah. And there's this circuit board that covers the top, and it's held in place with 2 screws and 2 clips, but this one clip actually broke off, but there's other one here. I've already taken out all the screws, so I just have to pop this clip open, and hold on, let me actually set down the camera to remove the circuit. And there we go, I'm back. And there's the circuit board up now. And now you can look at this, and when I turn it off, the light goes off. When I turn it on, it comes back on. Yeah. And I'll show you a few traits of this. This has a few unique traits that make it quite interesting mechanism. Up there is actually a mode switch. Showing my flashlight into there. Yeah. And the other unique trait is that there is no separate loading motor. The capstan motor controls everything in the VCR. It will drive the normal capstan functions, but it also loads the tape and even loads the tape around the heads. It does all of that. It's pretty interesting on how it does it. I'll show you later. But this has 2 half-loading arms, similar to a VCR that Mr. Magnetoscope has. It's a JVC VCR. I forget the model number. I'll put the link in the description. But yeah, okay, enough talking about it. Let's put in a tape. If I can get it in there right, there we go. It loads it up. It provides a real-time counter even when fast-forwarding or rewinding, because this VCR unloads the tape whenever you fast-forward or rewind, but tape's playing, fine. And then if you press the play button again, it will play in double speed. Here's the forward switch. Now here's reverse search. And so there we go. Now I'll eject the tape. Now I'll show you I'll put the tape back in just to do an eject cycle. And now I'll go ahead and show you the fast forwarding on here. And it's not really fast, but this is an early 90s VCR, so that's kind of expected. But now I'll rewind. And while that's doing that, I'll show you the buttons down here. You can't really see them, so I'll shine my light. There we go. The tape's done. There was a panel here, but that came off. It was like that when I bought it. Now, let's eject. And now I'll show you the bottom side. Alright, so now here's the bottom side. And I'll show you some of it. Here's a bright light. So, this is the capstan motor. It does all the work for this VCR. The only separate motor is for the video drum, but we don't really count that as a motor. So we only count these, and this one belt drives everything in this VCR. I'll even show you how. It's pretty complicated. A system of gears. And there's even a solenoid under there that changes the positions. And then there's a metal bar right here. Now I'll show you Now I'll show you it from the bottom side. And then this is the thing turning. I'll now show you the ejecting from the bottom side. And then the solenoid's turning. See that changing? Then it's turning everything. Pretty cool, huh? Having to prop it up with my foot, and my flashlight fell down. Yeah. Now I'll fast forward from under here. I'll fast forward. And then it just turns. Now I'll stop. And now we'll rewind. And then I'll stop. And now we'll eject. And that's enough with the appreciating the mechanism. Now let's hook up the quality video. Let's check out the video quality. Alright, now time to show the quality, and the conditions are different now because look at the time. That's 12:10 p.m. not a.m. p.m. So it's 12:10 in the afternoon. I can be louder now because everyone's awake in this house. Now I'll show you the quality. I have it plugged up into my TV, an RCA into an RCA VCR into another RCA VCR. Strange setup. This remote is also fully compatible with this VCR. And this is an SP tape. There are a few lines, but that's on the tape itself. But there is a damaged part where you'll see lines, but that's the tape, not the VCR. Like, that jumping, that's on the tape, but see that's on the tape, that's not the fault of the VCR. That was the fault of the tape, but it's good. But it's only a mono VCR, it's 4 heads, but only a mono, but that's enough. And now, time to wrap up this video, and get it over with, and goodbye!